Yeah, crushing a bowl game last year, and you get them right. I mean, I don't know if you've had that in your playing experience, but you got to figure they're coming in heated.
Yeah, this is their whole revenge tour type deal. They've beaten, I think, 5 or 4 of the past people that have beat them in the previous year. So there's probably a little bit of outside pressure on them. No pressure on us. We've really taken that next game mentality all the way up to this. We really understand this is a playoff, but at the end of the day, it's just another game.
How does this differ going into? I mean, you've been to the bowl game the whole time here. What's the difference going into preparations for this one versus years past?
We played an ACC championship game, so we have a little bit less time than usual. Really, coaches are really handling it the same. I feel like Coach Swinney's done a heck of a job of, just taking care of us. He's not kind of overbearing or, over-preparing. I think we're doing it just right now, and, that's what you want to look for in a coach, and, we really appreciate that.
You've been pretty vocal throughout the season about how big of a season this could be. I mean, do you think the young guys are starting to get that the historical ramifications of the possibility of 15-0 for the first time ever, and certainly here?
Yeah, I think that, midway through, that's when a lot of guys started realizing that. We have a senior meeting room that we go to every Monday and maybe every Friday or so, and there's 2 teams up there. It's 11-0 and 12-0. And last week, we finally surpassed them for most wins in a season with 13-0. And I just keep stressing to them, guys, this is our time to be legendary. This is what this season's all about, and I think they fully realize that.
Mitch Hyatt was just named Freshman All-American.
Come on, I told y'all that since week 1.
How much pride do you take in, being a mentor to him and helping him along in his development?
A lot. Like I said, I've been telling you guys that all along. After seeing him play week 1 of spring ball, I knew that he was going to be special given the opportunity. I knew that he would be a freshman All-American, and his preparation. There's never been a moment too big for him. He's always been ready, and I've just been, it's been a pleasure to be by his side and trying to help him and help him learn, and just watch him develop constantly.
Looking at Oklahoma's defense, I think they returned 10 of 11.
Yeah.
What's different this year that you've seen on tape? I know it's early on watching tape, but what have you seen so far that's different this year?
Nothing at all. It's really the same team. Maybe they bring a little bit more pressure than last year, but really it's the same guys. Like you said, the only guy they're missing was drafted in the second round with Jordan Phillips. So I think that they have incredible personnel. Obviously, striker number 19 is a heck of a leader, heck of an athlete, and really looking forward to going against him again. And just really their whole front, is going to give us challenges. That odd is really difficult to target and try and pick up different blitzes and stuff, but we'll be ready.
Is there any confidence booster that you did what you did with Cole back there last year, and now you got Deshaun healthy?
No, I think that, we had a great scheme for Cole, and that was something maybe Deshaun wouldn't have been able to do. They're different people. I think throughout the season maybe Cole didn't get too fair of a shake with the things that we asked him to do, just because he's not that type of player. Him and Deshaun are 2 different quarterbacks, 2 different athletes, so you can't really expect them to do the same thing. So I think we just had a great plan for him, and the results showed so.
Just overall, the confidence booster you have knowing you have Deshaun behind center.
Well, yeah, when we have him back there, it really doesn't matter who we play. We're confident that he's going to make plays and get us in the best situation to win.
You guys struggled running the ball against Oklahoma last year. What's it going to take to get the running game going?
Well, I don't know if it's that we struggled or if that we just didn't, try to run the ball as much as we have this year. The flip pass was there. That's a run in my book. That's right behind the quarterback when they're getting the ball. But that counts as a pass, so I think that was a ton of yardage taken away from that. They were just giving us the quick game, and Cole's excellent at throwing those quick balls, so we didn't need to run it. I don't think that we tried to, and, I think that's something these coordinators are, great at. They take what they give you. They don't try and force anything, so it's been special.
I know you guys try not to pay attention to the media, but is there any extra motivation knowing that nobody's giving you guys a chance to beat Oklahoma?
Yeah, we love it. Being the underdog is a great thing. We love that there's all that added pressure on them, not too much on us, because, when they lose the game, what the heck, this is the weakest team in the playoff, apparently, in us. So, we're really excited about that.
Y'all haven't allowed a sack in 3 games. Is that something that y'all talk about, like,
it's
going into
5 games? Well, and a sack on the offensive line is probably about 8. So that's awesome. A great testimony to us. But even more to Deshaun. He's done a heck of a job of being able to see where the pressure's coming from, to whether he's throwing it quick and getting out there or running away from it. So it's not just us. He has a huge deal with that. So it's been great.
What do you take in the offense averaging 200 yards rushing a game?
Yeah, I think we're around 222 or something like that. It's just when you can do that, with the offensive line that's not that good, we're doing something right. So it's been great to be able to do that. Obviously, Lain and Deshaun are running the ball extremely hard and extremely smart. Deshaun's taking what he's giving them. The defense has given him, and it's just been special.
Wayne says you could have had the year that you wanted to have without that running game.
No, I think when you take away 222 yards average per offense, that's not good in any situation.
Wayne says that he probably needs to take you guys out to dinner because he's going to, he's got 13 yards from getting a record.
Well, unfortunately, Wayne is in college and couldn't afford to take out offensive line to dinner, so unless we're going to McDonald's, he can just get a rain check on that when he gets to the NFL.
Well, would you take McDonald's?
Yeah, whatever you give us, the best is the standard around here, so if that's all he can do, that's all I can ask from him.
Eric, what's practice been like as far as you guys finally got a week off, got a break to get your legs back? Have you seen and noticed a huge difference out there?
Yeah, it's actually been a little rusty. Guys are kind of technique dropped off a little bit, but that's what this week is for. It's really to get guys back healthy, get guys back in kind of shape. You don't lose too much in a week, but definitely a little noticeable with maybe footwork and stuff like that. So it's been good to get back here, just get back at it, and we're excited for the next couple of days.
Is this pretty much the same as far as preparation goes for the bowl, the same thing you guys have done? You've obviously had great success recently in the bowls. Have they tweaked anything, or is it like, hey, we're just going to keep business as usual?
Yeah, I think they tweaked it a little bit. Obviously, we're practicing a week later than normal with the ACC championship, so a little bit less time for preparation and stuff like that. So I think that they may be taking them down a little bit physically, but we got after it today, and we'll get after it Friday and Saturday. But other than that, it's been about the same.
Get back to Wayne. When this year started, did you think it was going to be this kind of season for him where he would break all these kind of records?
Well, you always expect that out of your guys. We think that we have the best here, obviously. We recruit such great talents, and, this is what they're here for, to break records set by other people. Wayne's obviously an angry runner. We found that out in the second half of the season last year. So just the young guy that has wheels and wants to run, behind us, it's going to be special.
Talk about how this program has changed a lot since you first got here. What about Coach Sweet? Has he changed a lot as a head coach?
Yeah, he's developed, into an awesome figure. We love him so much. He's really just, whether it's being smart with practice, with meeting times, everything like that. It's a constant learning process. He's got to constantly be getting better too. I think he's really embraced that to where he's being extremely smart with how we prepare. Back in 2011, I just really felt like we over-prepared, did it on the physical side, that resulted in the game. Nobody wanted to be there, and it was a tail whip for us. So I think that he's been extremely smart with that, when to take off and when to push. So it's been cool to see him grow.
Is he one of those guys that have his speeches changed over the years? Or does he still give you the same speech he did?
Same speech, same thing, different slogans and different acronyms. He's pretty creative with those, but it's overall the same thing.
And to play for a guy who is such a player's coach, how much does that mean to you to look up to him as a figure that you want to
Right, because he's not just worried about you on the field, he's worried about you off the field. And I think that's something that's, extremely different from him, from any other coach, is that he cares about your development in all aspects of life. He doesn't just care about in between the lines, and I think that's why he's been so successful. That's very cool.